A lot of people, including myself, want to know how come Charles Martinet was not voicing Mario in the new upcoming Super Mario Bros. Movie. He is Mario after all. He's been playing Mario our entire lives. Why is Chris Pratt playing Mario, and why is Charles left on the wayside? Well, today we're going to talk about it and find out some answers. Hey guys, Maybe Around 20 back again to talk about something a little controversial, and that's why is Charles Martinet not casted as the voice of Mario, but instead they use Chris Pratt. Nobody understands this. We just saw the trailer yesterday. It came out. I uploaded my reaction. If you guys want to check that out, I'll leave a link below if you guys want to watch that. But the trailer looked awesome. Bowser was incredible. Jack Black is doing a fabulous job. And then we got to see some little voice acting by Chris Pratt as Mario. And even though it's a little better than I expected, because I thought it was going to be like god awful, it still just isn't the Mario that we know and love. There's really no emphasis on his Italian accent. We didn't get to hear too much, but I did a little digging. I did a little research. I found some interviews and stuff like that. And I urge you guys to, do a little research yourself. But you can kind of find out why Nintendo and Illumination decided to go with Chris Pratt over Charles Martinet, and it's simply because, well, Chris is a bigger name, and this is they want this to be a big Hollywood film, so they want to use a bigger name to maybe draw more people. But that, to me, makes no sense because Charles Martinet has been doing the voice of Mario our entire lives. Through our whole childhood, you hear Mario, you hear Charles' voice. He's still doing Mario's voice today, and he actually said in an interview not too long ago that he hopes to do Mario's voice until he drops dead. So he wants to do Mario's voice until he dies. So, I'm a huge fan of Charles, obviously. I mean, he is the voice of Mario. He's the voice of my childhood. And the fact that he's not in this movie makes no sense to me. Now, there is a rumor and speculation that he is going to make a cameo appearance in this movie somehow. I don't know if he's going to be like an extra in the movie, but Charles is supposedly going to be having a cameo appearance in this movie. To me, that's not good enough. I think he should have been the voice of Mario because he has, voiceover work already. Mario's not the only thing he's done. If you go ahead and just do a Google search of Charles, you'll see that he's done a lot of voices. And, Mario's not his only thing. He's done quite a bit. So they could have definitely used Charles. And now I'm going to dig deeper into the rabbit hole to tell you why exactly I feel they really didn't use him. And that's because they're actually changing Mario's voice and style for this movie. We all know, now hear me out because you know this is true. If you've been watching movies, especially this day and age, movies nowadays are trying to hit every demographic, okay? They're trying to hit every single demographic and they're trying not to offend anybody. That's like the new thing now. Everyone is so easily offended, so they're trying to make sure they tiptoe around every little thing, and they're trying not to offend certain people. That's the world we live in now. Everyone is so easily offended, and they feel. And I did my own research. I urge you to do the same. But from what I got from it, Charles Martinet's voice for Mario is, it's a me, it's a Mario. It's like. It's over the top Italian accent, and they don't want to offend, I guess, Italians. I don't know. Leave a comment below. Let me know if that makes sense because this is what I'm researching and finding out. Okay, that's what I'm finding out is it's too much stereotyping, I guess, for the Italian accent, and they don't want that, so they went with Chris Pratt, and that's that. I don't get it, man. I don't know what this world's coming to. I don't understand why people are so offended by everything. Let me give you a small example about how crazy the world is nowadays. I live close to Cleveland. So the Cleveland Indians was my home baseball team. And I made a video about this not that long ago. Well, now they are now called the Cleveland Guardians because people were offended, supposedly. And you can't use the word Indians because you're stereotyping and it's offensive, so it's now Guardians. And the crazy thing about that is the Cleveland Indians, the reason why they were called the Indians to begin with is it was an honor to Indians because I guess the first baseball player of the Cleveland Indians was Indian, and that's how they got their name. It was, and it was like an honor for them. And somehow it's offensive nowadays. I mean, I don't get it. I just, they'll always be the Cleveland Indians to me. I don't care what anyone says. And I'm going to actually stop talking about it because who knows, maybe I'm going to get canceled next. You know what I'm saying? So you really have to watch what you say, it seems like nowadays on the internet, especially on the internet, because you can just, boom, you offend somebody and you're a monster. You know, I don't get it. So that is clearly why Charles Martinet is not voicing Mario, is because he's the over-the-top Italian accent that he got the role of Mario. I mean, that is what Nintendo wanted. That is Mario. That's what we know and love, is the, it's a me, it's a Mario. Thank you so much for playing my game. That's Mario. But now we got Chris Pratt, and he's not going to do any of that. Okay, he's not going to do any of that in the movie, unfortunately. Leave a comment below. Let me know. Do you agree or disagree with the decision? Do you think having Charles in the movie doing that over-the-top Italian accent is considered stereotyping and it would have caused a big deal and people would have got offended? And do you think, like, you know, Illumination made the right choice by choosing Chris Pratt? I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. That's pretty much all for right now, guys. And as always, there'll be more to come shortly. Thanks again.